AI. It's everywhere. Like, really. From recommending your next Netflix binge to maybe even writing this very sentence. Don't tell my producers. But with great algorithmic power comes great, well, potential for things to go very, very wrong. Think about it. We're talking about machines making decisions that affect our lives, often in ways we don't fully understand. That's exciting, sure, but also kind of terrifying, right? Like finding out your grandma's on Tinder. Technically impressive, but raises a whole lot of questions about judgment. This isn't some sci-fi dystopia. It's happening now. Facial recognition software with built-in bias? Check. Algorithms denying loans based on your zip code? Check. Deep fakes so convincing they'd make even your ex believe you're actually good with money? Check, check, check. We need to talk about the risks of AI, and we need to talk about them now, before we all end up as helpless extras in a Black Mirror episode. Let's talk accountability. Specifically, the lack thereof when AI screws up. Imagine a self-driving car runs a red light and causes an accident. Who's to blame? The car? The programmer? The guy who trained the AI on a dataset of GTA V crashes? Right now, there's no easy answer. It's like trying to figure out who spilled the milk when you're living with a bunch of toddlers and a very guilty-looking dog. This lack of accountability is a huge problem. Without clear lines of responsibility, it's hard to punish wrongdoing, deter future problems, or even get compensation for the victims. It's like the Wild West, but instead of saloons and shootouts, we have algorithms and existential dread. AI systems are trained on massive amounts of data. That's great for making them smart, but also makes them vulnerable to something called adversarial attacks. Think of it like this. You can train a dog to sit by rewarding it with treats, but someone could also trick it with a more enticing snack. Adversarial attacks exploit these vulnerabilities by feeding AI systems subtly altered data designed to fool them. A few strategically placed pixels on a stop sign. Boom, self-driving car thinks it's a speed limit sign. A slight change to a loan application. Congratulations, you're now considered high risk, even if you have the credit score of Warren Buffett. These attacks can have serious consequences, especially in critical areas like healthcare, finance, and, well, anywhere self-driving cars roam free. It's like giving the keys to the kingdom to a bunch of mischievous raccoons who just discovered spray paint. Bias in the machine, how AI inherits our worst impulses. AI can be just as biased as your racist uncle at Thanksgiving dinner. AI bias stems from the data it's trained on. If the data is biased, the AI will be biased too. Imagine training a facial recognition system using only photos of white people. It won't be good at recognizing people of color. This is happening now in hiring algorithms and criminal justice systems. Solving AI bias means addressing systemic inequalities in society. Section 5, the privacy paradox. Can we have AI and privacy too? AI thrives on data. The more, the merrier. But all that data collection raises huge privacy concerns. Think about all the information we generate every day, our online activity, our location, even our conversations with Alexa. In the wrong hands, this data is a privacy nightmare waiting to happen. It's also about preventing the misuse of AI for surveillance and control. We need to balance the benefits of AI with the right to privacy. Section 6. The ethics of thinking machines, navigating the moral maze of AI. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it also raises profound ethical questions. For example, how much autonomy should we give to AI systems? Should we let them make life or death decisions, like who gets a life-saving organ transplant or whether to fire a missile during a conflict? And what about the potential impact of AI on human connection and employment? Will we become so reliant on machines that we forget how to interact with each other? Will robots steal all our jobs, leaving us with nothing to do but binge-watch Netflix and argue with strangers on Twitter? These are complex issues with no easy answers. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a unicycle on a moving train. But we can't just ignore these questions because they make us uncomfortable. The future of humanity might just depend on how we answer them. Section 7. The road ahead, building a responsible AI future. AI is a powerful tool with the potential to revolutionize our world for the better. But like any tool, it can be misused. It's up to us to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly, ethically, and for the benefit of all humankind. That means having tough conversations about accountability, bias, privacy, and the very nature of intelligence. It means demanding transparency from those who develop and deploy AI systems. And it means staying informed and engaged, because the future of AI is not something that will be decided for us. It's something we must shape together. So let's embrace the potential of AI while acknowledging its risks. Let's build a future where AI empowers us, not enslaves us. Let's make sure the robots know who's boss, even if we secretly suspect they're already plotting their takeover. Because, hey, it's better to be prepared, right?